All right, guys. Well, I recorded a video for you earlier about Romeo Lavia, and I said to you that, as today goes on, we will probably hear a few more things about him, and that is the case. There are claims that a £60 million deal has been agreed, or fee has been agreed with Southampton for him, and I'm sure you will have seen those claims. Yeah, I don't really think there's much more I can add to that, or should add to that at the moment. On the Cop Talk VIP members website here, there was some information posted on there earlier in the executive lounge scouting department, and then the Romeo Lavia ongoing thread, which is like an ongoing, like live updates, if you like, on some of these things. And basically that went along the lines of the content in my previous Romeo Lavia video that I uploaded a little while earlier. And the significance of that, or the reason to mention that, is because that person is significantly well placed in the situation, and they are backing up the kind of things we're hearing today. Now, the only cautionary thing that I would say is that based on the information that I've just read about on there, that Chelsea have agreed, if you think back to the Caicedo situation, Liverpool had a bid accepted, but Chelsea, a club can accept transfer bids from anyone and can agree deals with multiple clubs, as Rafa would say, clubs, for sure. Multiple clubs, and then ultimately it's down to the player as to where he wants to go. So it's down on this lad now. It's up to him to decide where he wants to go. What he will decide, I have no idea. I'm not a Twitter ITK. But I think that the little trickle of information I had from people I trust this morning has proven to be accurate. I do know a little bit more about the ins and outs of that, but it's not really anything that we need to discuss publicly, and it would probably endanger. It's just probably not a good idea to mention it or anything. I did nearly mention something in my last video actually, but it's probably best just to leave that and just stick with the facts, the Rafa facts, and the facts of the matter are, as I said in my previous video, Liverpool have not given up trying to sign him. I think if you were paying much attention to social media last night, I didn't, but I know some of you did, that you thought he was Chelsea bound. Hey, this and this, and that can still happen. As we can see, things can happen in football, money talks, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, the social media last night in particular was basically saying that he was going to be going to Chelsea. There were significant claims that his entourage, his representation were in the capital trying to finalise a deal. But the suggestions are now that Liverpool are trying to hijack that, and now try and take off from where they were. And the irony of this is, if Liverpool have agreed a £60 million deal or transfer fee for Romeo Lavia, they could have had him for 50 million last week probably. So I'm not sure if this is good negotiating, by Liverpool on the Romeo Lavia situation, haggling, trying to get the player cheaper than what he's worth, what his club wants. Yes, you've got to do that in business, but they can be disrespectful as well. Quite embarrassing the way Liverpool were conducting themselves with the Romeo Lavia situation. And if they were like, no, we're only offering 45, and now they've gone, well, we'll give you 60, that is pure panic on Liverpool's part, right? So they know they can make a deal happen, I think, otherwise they wouldn't have tabled that. I don't know. I genuinely think if you were Jurgen Klopp right now and you asked him and said, Jurgen, what do you reckon, what's happening? I bet he'd go, do you know what? I ain't got a fucking clue. I mean, yesterday when he was interviewed on television, they were like, have you got any news on that? And he went, no, absolutely nothing. It was such a I tried to, do the psychology behind it. Was he saying I've got nothing to tell you? But no, I don't think it was that. I think it was really him going, fucking, I ain't got a clue, mate. And that's what I imagine. Sometimes, people think that, or you'll see people say, well, only the manager knows what's happening. We don't know on the internet and stuff like that, on the interweb, And I think you're often, people saying that are often wrong, because I think the managers we're probably sat there like you and me right now going, I have a fucking clue what's going to happen. So Liverpool can only do their bit. Liverpool, if they've had a bid of 60 million accepted, fantastic, as Brendan Rodgers would say, right? But now it's up to the players to decide, you know. And yeah, I was just going to say, I was going to say what I think the outcome will be, but there's nothing worse when you make predictions and they don't happen, because people, you know, like 6 months from now, well, that aged well, didn't it? So you make your own decisions. I'm telling you what's being claimed now. You know, it's being claimed now, and you know this thing. One behind me is going crazy. I think since I started making the video. And the Twitter ITKs are on there chiming in as well. Now they knew nothing an hour ago, but now they know every fucking thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm glad I'm not on Twitter anymore. I have Twitter for Cop Talk. That's it for the Cop Talk Twitter account. Because we've got some people that have subscribed to the Cop Talk channel on Twitter, which makes them a Cop Talk member. Me personally, I would rather be on what's usually on this screen, where I would like you guys to come and join us if you would like to. This is Luke. Luke is a Liverpool fan. He said I better do some work, can't read about LFC all day. This is liverpoolfootballclub.social, which is a Mastodon installation or instance, which Mastodon is a rival to Twitter. And we have liverpoolfootballclub.social. If you type that into your web browser, or if you download an app and put that as your server, you can join us on there. It's not all football, it's not all Liverpool. But this is a very, very good, sensible community. No advertising, no algorithms, no Twitter ITKs, no FSG out, no top red, you know, arguing or anything like that. You know, just credible, sensible, grown-up discussion. I mean, I don't know why I'm on there, but, you know, come and join us, liverpoolfootballclub.social. 3 accounts you should definitely follow, at Cop Talk, at admin, and at dunk with a K for me. All right, so we'll be on there. Come on there. If you like Twitter, you don't have to leave Twitter. You know what I mean. But if you like Twitter and you want a more chilled version, you know, without the drama and the bullshit, then that's where we are. LiverpoolFootballClub.social. Please thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Hit the love heart button if you really enjoyed it. But most importantly, leave a comment as to what you think the outcome of this situation will be. We've got to keep our fingers crossed. What you're going to see now, I predict, is that you will see the so-called ITKs, the Twitter ITKs. They'll start edging the bets now. So if it goes quiet today in terms of credible news regarding Lavia, you can expect them to start coming out with things like, oh, you know, personal terms have been agreed, you know, or he's offered a medical. They've got to edge the bets. They've got to go one way or the other. Yeah, but you won't get any of that bullshit on there. So that's a good thing, right? That's it. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood because what was said to me this morning appears to be, you know, coming to fruition and sounding true, and I like that. But I don't know what the outcome will be. I've got my own personal opinions. And at this time of recording, I'm not concerned about Chelsea, but we shall see. All right, guys, thanks for watching.